Ah, yes, the Blade Barracks. Home, sweet home. There's just no place like it. How's it going, everybody? My name is Streamline, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Yep, I'm still working on side quests and whatnot, so... Yeah, I want to get some more done. Maybe I'll receive a beneficial one today, who knows. But one thing I know for certain is I might have a good chance of completing the affinity for both HB and Yelv today. That would be great. That way I can move on to some other characters and work on them as well. Like Alexa. And, I guess L. I was kind of working on him before. So in any case... yeah, I had some, a couple missions that I kind of had my eyes on for a while. That I kind of wanted to do, like water woes. I think that's one with a water purification plant. I don't know for certain. But, there's another one. A proper chopper. That's one you gotta look out for, because if you don't make the right decision, you can kill someone. Okay, so. How about I go ahead and do a proper chopper first. Get that out of the way. As soon as it loads, I have to check something. Just give me a minute. Okay. Check out my funds. Yeah, still gotta build more, of course. But hey, with the fact that I gotten a booster probe, I was kind of able to increase my income rates. Plus, I've also got more with the how much meridium I can hold, so that's good. All right.
By the way,
I think a proper chopper is over here.
Just between us?
And make sure I know what I'm doing. Yes. Okay. Hey, Roscoe.
Thanks.
Ah, finally. Keen eyes, agile body. The very picture of a well-honed blade. Seems luck is with me. The circumstances were less than favorable, and yet they've brought me a singular talent. Have you posted a mission? Indeed, I was told it would take time to be listed, and that finding a suitable respondent could be longer still, and yet here you stand. In any case, none of that matters now. I'll begin briefing you immediately. My name is Roscoe, and I'm a curator. Yeah, I saw your symbol. I typically fill orders from the Granada Galactic Group for Meridium and the like. A few days ago, we lost a signal of a freight helicopter near the Sunlit Spring in Noctilum. Unfortunately, we've also lost contact with both members of the crew. We need to mount a rescue effort as soon as possible. I'm not gonna probe, I'll just suggest. I know the limits of my ability. A one-man expedition into Noctilum would lead me right into the belly of some creature. Besides, the helicopter may be damaged. The job calls for a helicopter mechanic who is also a combat expert, and who will ideally perform both roles on the cheap. I ask that you travel to Noctilum and extract Howard and Kiska as soon as possible. Sure thing. Thank you. I wait a word of your success. I hope you can see them both safely back home to New LA. Alright. So, if you want the proper reward for this one, you need to do it properly. Make sure they don't die. Basically, think of some of those movies where you've seen someone, whether they had a decision to cut the blue wire or the red wire on a bomb. This is pretty much similar. Except I'm connecting, not cutting. Still have no idea where that blasted tyrant is. It's gotta be somewhere. Like up in a tree or something. Thought I saw something. Nope. Regardless, I've got work to do. I'll find that tyrant someday. Well, we got hostile intelligence. Stay back, you stinking monsters. I'm about to end up being dinner for some darn saltet. Seriously, Howard, if you have any time for this level of whaling, why don't you kill a few of the darned things and make yourself useful for once? It's suicide to take them all on alone, though I bet you'd like that for me, wouldn't you? And when did I become the useless one anyway? You're the genius who wrecked the helicopter. And whose constant nagging caused the very fight that made me crash land here, huh? Oh, of all the immature, irresponsible, we're about 50 meters from death right now, but it means I don't have to listen to you whine for another second, then I welcome it. Oh no, you don't get to give up that easily. Besides, if we keep shouting, we may just scare the saltet off, or better yet, a friendly might hear and come help us. Well, hey, we got friendlies right here. Oops, wrong button. I thought I was still in the air. My bad. Hit them all with a spread attack.
Blast away!
Booyah!
A chance to fight back!
Yep. All destroyed in one hit. It pays to be powerful. So in any case, how's the helicopter coming along?
Nice.
Between the crash and the welcome party, I figured my number was up. Okay, HV's back there. But then you arrived. Nice to know we haven't been forsaken entirely. Explain. Seriously? Wow. Next thing you know, I'll be snowing in heck. Sorry. Roscoe's just infamously stingy. I never thought he'd shell out for help. But hey, I'm glad to be wrong. And even more glad he sent someone like you. That said, I'm afraid we're not out of the fire just yet. We need to repair the helicopter. Kiska's shoddy piloting and maintenance work caused the crash, but I suppose pointing fingers isn't going to help anyone now. Anyway, I hate to lean on you for everything, but could you possibly procure 2 new anhydrous radiators and a spherical EM motor? I probably already got them. I need to stay here to guard the helicopter, and Kiska's performing maintenance inside. We're basically pinned down. I'll find the parts. I appreciate it. Hey there, Siska. But, curious, shouldn't they be close? Very close. Maybe if I clear this mission, one of them is about to get 5 hearts total. Yeah, it's like clearing the mission entirely gives me more points.
Did you actually?
You're the guy Howard mentioned. He said someone was bringing parts so we could get the heli up and running again. Here you go. Okay, yeah, these are perfect. Should be all we need to patch the main rotor. But to be honest, I don't really know how to go about doing that. Like, do I connect this part to the red wire, or this part, or is it the blue one? Frankly, I could care less as long as it flies, but Howard would have a conniption fit if I saw that in front of him. Well, actually, we actually just had another fight before you showed up. Jerk ended up chasing me out of the heli. Anyway, maybe you should take charge of these repairs. If I touch it and the thing crashes again, I'll never hear the end of it. But he wouldn't dare say anything to you. Well, he might not be saying much to anyone if we crash, right? Haha. Little gallows humor there. Okay. So, check. Which wire will you connect the parts to? Whatever you do, do not choose red. You're gonna kill them. So if you want them to survive and get better rewards, choose the blue wire. Okay, done. Looks like you wrapped up the repairs. Slap a few random parts in, and we got back in the air. Who knew it'd be that easy? Even the tail rotor's behaving. Thanks for the help. You're a helicopter repair expert, and a darn sight tougher than Howard. Interesting. Musco really outdid himself with you. I'll make sure he pays you once we're back in New LA. It's all made up back here where you first met him, okay? Now we just need to have now we just have to get back to the city without another huge fight. Yep. Take to the skies. Alrighty. Oh, cool. My revenue came in. I have so much money, but not nearly enough.
Thanks.
I've been waiting for you. Both Howard and Siska made it back safely. And with the cargo intact, no less, we made our delivery to Granetta GG with time to spare. I can't begin to thank you enough. But forgive me. But forgive me. You'll be wanting things of a more practical nature, I expect. Thank you very much. Despite the ordeal, Howard and Siska are still at each other's throats. I have no doubt they'll cause more trouble in the future. I'll keep your contact information handy. Uh-huh. Now HP is done. Oh, okay. More survey rate complete. Okay. You did good, HB, but L needs some work now. As soon as Yell is done, I'll switch him out for Alexa. I'm making progress. Once Fog is done, it's time for Fry. Oh, information. What's with the lagging? Okay. Of course, we have plenty of missions around. Always be good to save before a mission, so let me just do that real quick. This device seems fairly advanced, doesn't it? It's all a bit over my head. Hello, you there. Is there any chance you are unfamiliar with the workings of Zaruboggan technology? If so, maybe you could teach me. Oh, there's my other party member. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, you're also the curious type. Well, I thought I would try my hand at repairing the backpack Aetheron is always wearing, you know? But sadly, I'm at something of an impasse. I was hoping you might be able to help shed some light on the subject. We Zaruboggan use these to strip combatants, or contaminants, from Voltant to ensure we devoltanize only uniform, untainted impurities. If compromised by other substances, the process could be fatal. This is why it is most urgent that the backpack be repaired. I might be able to make do with an all-purpose plug, maybe. Perhaps that is where you can come in. Could I convince you to find one for me? My friend's life hangs in the balance on this repair job, you see. Or or very well might, at any rate. So, will you help us fix his backpack? Sure thing. Track. I'm counting on you, okay? And while you're hunting for parts, I'll keep analyzing the backpack's design, alright? I'll have this thing picked apart and understood. And won't rest until it's repaired. That sounds good, doesn't it? Got the parts already. Exploration pays off. Any luck finding that all-purpose plug? I have a decent grasp on the backpack's general design at this point. You know, so once I receive that plug, I should probably have it working again in no time. Here you go. That's the one. I'll start the repairs immediately. I think there was a voltant leak inside the backpack, which probably explains the odd smell, doesn't it? Does it look like you can fix it? That would be wonderful. You're always so nice to me. Are all men on this kind? Probably not. Unlike you serious Zaruboggan, the men on tend to space out on promises, you know. You might have a better idea about all this, actually. How do we men on seem to a human like you? Well, you are very helpful, especially with technological advancements. Plus, you were actually willing to help because we were nice to you, so positive. Absolutely. I couldn't find anyone else so eager to help me, even among my own people. And I may just have to add you to that list as well. Has anyone mentioned that you have a certain man-on-ness about you? Well, I feel that a sincere Zaruboggan like you is easier to get along with than most of my colleagues, if that makes sense. And there. Okay, the repairs are done. I only ask that you treat it with, well, with a little more care. That's strange. My body not dot. That's not good. Please, no Kichi won't get up. What could have happened? Deduce. You're right. She said it was leaking from the backpack, didn't she? She's been poring over it this whole time with barely any breaks. She must have been exposed. I'm sorry to ask more of you, but is there any way you could go to Kaltos and look for a couple of molted mums and some ore called Prothean Platinum? I can make a devoltizing extract from that. We should be able to save Nochichi or Nokochi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but please, she was the first friend I made here in the city. If I killed her, and with a sacred voltant no less, I just couldn't bear it. Already got the stuff. Here you go. Have you found the molted mums and Prothean Platinum? The color is draining from her face. She's weakening. Take the materials. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. I'll just absorb those into me. I can feel the voltage surging inside me. I won't let my friend die. There. If I give this to Nokochi, she should improve. Dot. Nyerg. Check something real quick. Nice to see you're alive. Was I sleeping? Do you feel okay? More fresh and awake than I've ever been in a long while after that nap. Should I feel differently? That means the Voltant was removed successfully. I'm so glad. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I guess it sounds like everything worked out. How is that backpack working, Aetheron? No problems? It's perfect, thank you. And you're sure your body feels alright? Better than ever, probably thanks to that big nap I took, don't you think? I guess we both owe Ace for all his help. Oh, yes, of course. You have my thanks. Here's a little something to show our gratitude, if that's alright. Thank you very much. And I've learned my lesson. From here on out, I'll be extra thorough and about maintaining my backpack. It could turn into a major tragedy if it started leaking Voltant in the middle of New LA. Well, I should ask if it's at risk. Your prosperity to always think of the whole is very, well, it's a very Zaruboggan. It is very Zaruboggan, really. I think you could get along well with my companions. But if a large-scale incident were to occur, we would surely be kicked out of New LA, right? Since coming here, we've become friends with you, humans, and these amazing Manon. I simply couldn't bear to leave. No cause for worry. By this point, I probably have the entire construction of your backpack memorized. Burn it, break it, crush it, dust, it doesn't matter. I can put it back together in no time. You see, you will have a home here for as long as you like, alright? So don't worry about that. Thank you, Inokoshi. I feel a new sort of connection with you. One unlike the bond I share with the other Zaruboggan. Zaruboggan. And yep, Yelva's affinity is to the max. Cool. And Fog has gone up. One more heart to go for him, and then he switches out for Fry. But now that Yelv is done, I can finally switch him out for Alexa, who still needs a scale. Alright, let's go buy one. Yeah, in terms of the industrial district, I've only got 3 more missions. Maybe I ought to get them done. Alright, first off. Yep, if I work on Alexa's affinity, I can do another affinity mission with her, too. And yep, considering L has horns, I got him a skull, like this one here. Did I give it a name? Yeah, Susano. Basically, the big guy from this game called Okami. So, how about we buy Alexa a skull? Of course, it has to be a high-level one. Yep, I think the urban will do just fine. Okay, a lot of money, but it's worth it. Gotta change its colors, though. Make it suit her. So, if you guys excuse me, I'm gonna do some painting. Alright, now here is Alexa's skull, Morgana. Basically, I kind of just didn't know what to name it, but I just had to go with the name of the cat from Persona 5. Apply. Okay, so now Alexa has a new skull. Good thing I gave L one ahead of time. That's the most expensive skull. Ooh. Alright. Slowly but surely, everyone's getting a skull. Oops. Okay. Still plenty to do. Yeah, I do want to do water woes, but I kind of want to save that for later. So what about forest foray? Looks like an easy one. It's kind of cool how they're lined up. Yeah, I'll get Fog and Fry their own skills eventually. Sullivan.
Hello.
Definitely not James P. Sullivan from Monsters, Inc. But, hey, you. Do you have any interest in the Mirian ecosystem? Sorry, it kind of came out of the blue. That kind of came out of the blue, didn't it? Look. Don't run. I'm not trying to recruit you into a cult or anything. I'm just searching for a kindred spirit. I'll show interest. Wait, really? Oh my gosh, you're the first person who hasn't dismissed me out of your hand. My name is Sullivan, and I'm a botanist. Botany. Plants. Ever since we arrived on Mira, my lab has been blessed with one fantastical specimen after the next. The biodiversity here is simply dizzying. I might as well tear up that doctorate I earned back on Earth and use it to wipe my, floor. But really, this is great news. I've never seen such fertile ground for academic curiosity. Even the leaves have... Have you noticed the leaves? Most have these little... Am I rambling? I'm rambling, and you're bored. So sorry, let me get back to it. To get to the point, I'd like your assistance in my research. As I'm not sure now. I'm not sure you know, but there's a huge forest area to the northwest of NLA. We call it Noctilum. Yeah, I've been there many times. The plant life there is wholly unlike anything seen on Earth. I suspect the marshes deep within that forest might hold a specimen of extreme importance. I've been informed by many parties that collecting this specimen will be no simple matter, but I'm thinking someone like you should be able to handle it. I require 3 samples, 1 to experiment on, 1 to archive, and 1 to display so that the public's appetite for science might once more be whetted. The Mirian ecosystem is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, but this inquiry will be the shaft of light which pierces the veil. Adjusting. All of science hinges upon your help. Okay. Track. Oh, apparently I already have the stuff.
Is there hope?
Ah, hello. Tell me, how goes the specimen collection? Of course I have a lot of stuff. I keep collecting materials. Here you go. That's why it's best to wait on these side quests until after you've made progress. And collect materials while you're doing the story. Astonishing. Yes, thank you. These are fine samples, truly. I've heard speculation about this specimen's unusual properties, but this... No, I mustn't draw any conclusions before a proper investigation is completed. Hypothesis... and evidence, and so forth. Yes, yes. And yet, I think it's possible that the plants this was harvested from actually exist outside all known Mirian ecological chains. It's bizarre, but in the most delightful way. Life on this planet shocks me each and every day. Speaking of, I realize this is something of a surprise request, but might it be possible, and I dearly hope that it is, to enlist your help in gathering another set of samples of a different specimen? Well, sure, I probably already have it. Water drains from those marshes you see forming at a river. The river current carries a multitude of seeds to their future homes. The importance of these seeds cannot be overstated. They must be studied in minute detail if our analysis of life on Mira is to advance to the next stage. I need an archive sample, a test sample, a display sample, a training sample, a buttering up sample for sponsors, and a bonus sample for a birthday present. So yes, that's 6 samples total. A hefty sum, I know, but are vital to the continued function of science on Mira. Thank you, Assistant. You have my eternal gratitude. I gotta collect stuff, it seems. Let's go. Good deal. Everyone in your skells. Got something I need. Looking for stuff. Oh, there's another red one there. So it's red ones I'm looking for. Yeah, eventually there will be a point in the game where I have to find like 100 lobsters hidden throughout NLA. But that's probably not going to be for a long time. Searching, searching. That's another red one there. Okay, seriously. Alright. Apparently I can't collect important stuff in combat.
This team never loses.
It sure is nice having you around.
Thanks. Alright, got everything. Good. Collect some materials before I head back. One day I will get my skills up, so I can get all the remaining treasures I still don't have. Speaking of, I should probably mark this hexagon. Can't tell which one it is, though. Nope. It was the other one. That one. That way I know the treasure is still there. Alright. Going back. Great, now I just made myself think of a classic game on the GameCube. It's a game called Pitfall: The Lost Expedition. Kind of a good classic. Thinking about this one gatekeeper that keeps going, "You can't enter, because if you do, I kill you. You back, and now I kill you." Yeah. Try to go for a different color scheme on the lights there. They're just slightly different. Like, Alexa has pure yellow lights on her skull, but Elle has more of a yellow-green color scheme there. Alright. Welcome back. Judging by your demeanor, I anticipate good news. Here you go. Yes, precisely the specimen I desired. Of course, I say desired only in the sense that it is vital to my research, not that I am right then. I'm impressed you actually brought samples for storage and research, display, training, sponsor kickback, and birthday purposes. You are a wonder, sir, and a champion for Mirian botany. Though your actions may not make it into my research paper, know that the results of your work shall live on for all time. If nothing else, please look upon your contributions with great pride. Oh, and you'll be pleased to know that I finished analysis on the samples of the first specimen you brought me earlier. It's shocking, really. The plant changes on a cellular level between morning and night to become a wholly different organism. Had an itch. It goes beyond any conventional definition of the word plant. It's, well, it's an entity, I suppose. Just another in a long list of assumption-shattering finds on Mira. I well realize gathering those samples was not easy. You have my sincerest thanks, kind sir. Hey, it was easy. I mean, I'm in a skull. Though, this is a mission you could probably do really early. If I require hard-to-obtain samples again in the future, I hope you'll lend me your services once more. For storage, test, display, training, sponsor, gift, award, propaganda, and your personal use. Hey, one can never have too many samples, right? Remember, this is all about science. Whatever you say. Cool. I just wish the affinity could raise up a little faster, you know. But hey, Fog's almost done. I still got plenty of missions to do. I think I know what this one is, but I probably want to wait on that one. Yeah, I still got plenty of time. Another thing for the Voltant, it seems. Yeah, sometimes it seems that every time you clear a mission, more spring up. But some only appear during the day, and some only appear at night. Pardon me, but are you one of the blade-type people? Do those in your office accept work from lowly outsider races such as mine? I'll help anyone who needs it. Such boundless generosity. Then I have a request, if you would hear it. One of my people named Circean departed for Noctilum a short while ago. While it is true that the area is a source of high-grade Voltant, Mira is a very different world than our home planet of Bidun. I fear he will be killed by the creatures of those woods. Therefore, I am in need of someone to bring him back to the city as soon and safely as possible. I kind of know what Voltant is, so... An excellent question. That invites calm, rational professionalism. You, Blade, certainly do live up to your reputations. We Zaruboggan exist solely to devoltanize those areas of the world which have gone Voltant. Whenever we hear of a place where Voltant is spreading, we cannot help but go there. If, for example, you were presented with a plate of food after days of fasting, you might not instinctively rush toward it. That state is the exception for your kind. For us, however, it is ever constant. Keeping those urges in check among our people was my responsibility as director of planning. But Arsenican. I don't know how this is pronounced, but yeah, Arsenican, I guess, left to obey the voice of Golbaga, which is etched within his flesh. He is faithful to his calling and a cherished member of my tribe. Will you help me keep him safe? Sure thing. I'm in your debt. I believe he is headed for the vitriol cesspool in Noctilum. I beg of you, protect the life of my friend and fellow child of Golbugga. Whatever that means. But anyway. Always good to save manually. I don't rely on autosaves. Just getting a little peek though. Ah, information here. Cool.
Hey, check this.
Yep, that's someone who does a reference, but I'll do this mission another time.
Here's the deal.
I kind of just want to conveniently streamline some of my videos, you know? Not to put emphasis on my name.
Guess what?
Alright. Yeah, it's pretty far. Fast travel it is. Appears I've been to the cesspool before. Alright, so. Flying is the best. Oh, there's treasure right there. Can I get it? Could be lower down. Yeah. Maybe it's inside of a cave. Whoops. I forgot how I got in there before. If I did discover it, I mean, it says the name on the map, so I had to discover it. These guys will be easy to take out.
Get out of our way!
Guns
Earn
is
some,
ready.
earn some
Fire.
material
Let's
tickets.
see him chew on this. Cripple it! Huzzah! Now this team never loses. Wonderful! We are still alive!
Of course,
Get up! This team never loses.
darn
You
it.
don't belong on a battlefield.
Get it! Victory is ours! Cripple
You
it!
don't belong on
Huzzah!
a battlefield.
Okay, but what about that treasure that's still here? Of course. Let's just deal with these dumb things.
Open fire! Follow
You manage a little cover
Locked
fire.
on target. Firing missile. Ha!
me! Meteor launcher!
When I say fire, I mean fire.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill! On it! Take this! Now, close in and clean up!
Too bad at fighting, but here goes.
Ready? Who's next? None dare stand against us! Put a sock on them!
Now we're talking. Close in and strike.
Okay, here comes the pain! Now, close in and clean up! Victory is ours! Wonderful! We are still alive!
Of course. There's where I need to be, but hold on just a moment. Yep, there is a treasure down south.
You want to bring it? Then bring it.
Cripple it! Huzzah!
Locked on
Yeah,
target.
I might have been here before without skills, so...
Get out of our way! 3 in a row! Shoot to kill! Take this! You ready? Got it! You didn't see that coming. Gun him down!
I'll knock him over.
Ha!
row! Behold the blade of tears!
Got him!
Now! Okay, here comes the pain! Now, close it and clean up!
Always helps to have extra firepower. How do I get that one material? Maybe I should go around.
Seems the sleeping dogs
Overdrive!
Get out of the way! I'm not missing this chance. Right in the kisser! Now, cripple them!
Locked onto target. Firing miss! Got him! Take it in close.
Okay, here comes the pain! 3 in a row! Shoot to kill! Take this!
Meteor launcher.
You ready?
Locked onto target.
This!
Firing missile!
Now! Boys, here's it! Here's a good spot. Open fire! Start running! Right in the kisser! Now, cripple them!
Ha!
This team never loses!
You don't belong on the battlefield.
Yeah, quit your belly aching. Not sure if I destroyed this tyrant before, but I might as well try.
Now! First in, first out! Attack up first! Meteor launcher!
Bad at fighting, but here goes.
Talking. Close in and strike.
Bad at fighting, but here goes.
Right in the kisser! Now, cripple them!
No, not really.
No. It had you on the pins and the needles.
Yep, second recon complete. Good on me. Good.
I won't enjoy it.
Dang it!
But I will fight.
Get out of the way! I'm not missing this chance.
Cripple the enemy. Now's your chance.
Activating overdrive!
Take this. Oh, you did it!
Locked
Triple
onto
on the
target.
pile on the head!
Firing missile!
3 in a row! Shoot to kill! On it! Take this!
Take this!
Meteor launcher!
Got it.
Like this.
3 in a
Locked
row!
onto target.
Shoot to kill!
Firing missile!
On it! Take this! Didn't see that coming. Gun him down! Victory is ours! Wonderful! We are still alive!
How do I get to that one area that's over there, though? That's kind of confusing. Maybe there's a secret entryway that I'm just not seeing. Do I seriously have to wait for the poison? This is gonna be tough. Fudge. I'm not even sure I've been here before. I mean, not in this game, obviously. This version of the game, obviously, but the old version? Probably not. Done this stupid poison. Okay. Please don't troll me, please don't troll me, please don't troll me, please don't troll me. Thank you for not trolling me. Yeah, I guess you just need a decent amount of health to get through all that poison. But even if you were put at 2 just 1 HP, the environment wouldn't kill you, but enemies can. But, in any case, return to Skull. Alright, what's all the hubbub over here? I see you're absorbing the poison. Ah, the Voltant is racing through my body. Everything is becoming clear. Time check. Yeah, should bring an end to this one soon. Growing whiter. Closer. Drawing closer to that apex. Ah ha ha. Hail. Who are... Ah, please don't get in my way. Yes, just a little more. Just a little more. Okay, I'll wait. Oh, fudge. You were leaving me alone before. Why now? Were you smacking your gums or something?
We have no choice but to fight. Go! Open fire!
Sorry, you've been weaker now. Thanks.
Now!
Triple the enemy. Now's your chance.
Right in the kisser. Now, cripple them.
Target! Firing missile!
Got it. Got it.
3 in a row. Shoot to kill.
Think I can manage a little cover fire?
Start running!
No, I did it! Triple them and pile on the hits! Take this!
And these things that kind of look...
I've got him!
Kill.
They look similar to lanternfish somewhat.
Take it in close!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Oops.
Triple the enemy! Now's your chance!
You won't be disappointed.
Yes! Take this!
Now get in close!
We'll put a sock on them.
I'll hold him! Shoot him from behind!
Let's see him chew on this!
Take this!
Start running!
Got it! Take this!
Let's drive all over this giant.
Behold the blade of justice!
Time to
No need to go
stop.
extra powerful right now.
Sorry.
Firing missile!
3 in a row.
I'm not missing this chance!
Kaboom.
Triple the enemy! Now's your chance! Got it!
Here's a good spot. Open fire! This team never loses!
That didn't take long.
starving.
Alright. You okay there? I'm gonna get some materials first. I would get those, but those quadrupeds would wake up again. Phew! That was a devoltization that's touched the very core of my soul. Who are you? And what are you doing in such a place like this? I'll explain. You came here to protect me at Trashil... or... Tretlo Lythrin's request? Interesting. What? I was attacked by an indigent? Honestly, how'd you not see that giant talking thing right there? Seriously? Are you, like, narrow-sighted or something? I am terribly sorry. During the devoltinizing process, my focus is so narrow that I frequently lose sight of my surroundings. Okay, I called it. Thank you for Thank you for the very thorough explanation. I now understand that I owe you my life. Thank you. I will return to New LA at once. I have caused some troubles for my people. Perhaps I will pick them... Perhaps I will pick them some poisonous mushrooms on the way back as recompense. Basically, recompensate. The way you said poison mushrooms, though, made me think of the poison mushrooms from Mario. Alrighty then. Woohoo! Yep, got your friend back. Thank you so very much, brave Blade. A Cernican told me about all that happened. As director of planning for Bidun's North 3C block, allow me to present you with this. It is a humble sign of my gratitude for your preserving the life of my child of Goldbugga. Cool. I do not suppose it is prudent for me to say this as director of planning, but I understand why Arsenican felt as he did. Our homeworld, Bidun, was a paradise covered entirely in dense voltage. I fear Mira may simply be too clean for my kind to survive here. We are all working to suppress our appetites, but as with any hunger, the longer they are ignored, the stronger they become. I'll query that. Fortunately, you humans seem to be veritable geniuses at producing voltant. Basically, pollutant. Or toxins. If you will have us, I will attempt to sustain my people on the boundary of your city. Cool. Affinity update. Cool. One more heart and I have access to another affinity mission.
Just between us.
Alright, so... I'm pretty much out of time, but see if I can do some heart-to-hearts. Affinity 1 appears at night. I could wait 30 seconds, but why wait? Or, no, I would have had to wait longer. Hello, Irina. Holding up?
You okay?
The more I hear about this scumbag, the more I want to punch him. Men like that need their butts kicked, so they can remember their proper place. Oh, hey Ace. You spying out our girl chat? Not that I care, but I worry you might not be able to handle it. Men can be so delicate. Well, so can women. I can handle it. Well, you got pluck, at least, so I'll fit you in. So, one of our fellow Blades has been putting the moves on this girl here for a while now. But when she found out he's been hitting on her friends too, he's even asked me out for drinks a few times. She thought he really liked her. But it turns out he's just after every girl with a pulse. What do you think about men like that? Depends on what you mean by pulse, but yeah, but in some cases, I guess if you're just looking for a particular pulse, that might be despicable. Sleazebag. I had a feeling you were a man of integrity. Heck, I'd actually buy you a drink. But we gotta teach these jerks that we're not as stupid as they seem to think. If they're gonna act like animals, maybe it's time we show them how interceptors deal with unruly beasts. Yep, survey rate reward. Cool. Alright. Yeah, another one there, but I need a dog, which I don't have. Yell late at night. Yeah, I'm out of time, so yeah, I should probably just call it good on the whole heart-to-heart business right now. Maybe I ought to just go to the diner and chill for a bit.
Do I have to spell it out?
Not really. But in any case, yep, I'm gonna get a drink real quick, so yep. Right now, this brings an end to this part. So thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless. And until next time, this is Ace Streamline, signing off.